As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
This guy fucking gets it.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Idiot.
Say hello to my little friend! I'm not fucking leaving!
Yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna make him an offer again with you.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Bad with power.
Your socks are terrible. Where's your personality?
I don't really have a thing.
And we're live.
And we are live.
Back again.
I'm getting breaking news right here from a very reliable
Breaking
source.
news. Nothing better than breaking news while on the podcast.
All right, so I guess there was an earthquake in Cuba. There was an earthquake in Cuba and Jamaica, and it was felt in Miami. There was buildings in Miami that had to be evacuated because of that's how bad it was trembling.
That's scary as fuck. Is that the first time that's ever happened in Florida?
She said it felt like she was having a seizure and other people were throwing up. In Kendall is where the building is. It was felt all the way in Kendall from Cuba and Jamaica. How big was that earthquake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that like the biggest?
Like this
reported
just
or something?
happened right now. Right before you went live, I just got the text from Melissa that her cousin Angie got hit. That's crazy, right? A lot of crazy shit's been happening.
That's scary as fuck. I just seen. I mean, I know they happen in California like that, in LA and shit, but Cisco had mentioned that he was in the middle of one.
We don't get earthquakes down here. There's no tectonic plates.
That's why that's scary as fuck, because that's not supposed to fucking happen here, which means we are doomed and we are going downhill fast, people. Stop doing what you're doing. Shout out to Paper Straws or No Straws. Just go get you a Yeti. Shout out to Peter Miller on Uncharted Waters.
Yeah, Peter Miller.
Like that plug.
He's out there catching Trevellis right now.
Yeah, right now. A blue Trevelli. You'd be interested in that, a blue Trevelli.
No, I like the silver ones.
Nah,
They taste better.
They are.
You smoke them. You put a little bit of
You
lemon.
don't want to eat any fish in that family. Not really, anyways. Recent tragedy just happened days ago.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Man, that was a tough one.
That's insane.
I'll tell you why. Because our house is a very basketball house, right? So Kobe was like, the Lakers were on all the time, prime time. So we would always get together and watch Kobe do whether you liked him or didn't. It was funny because you're a little bit younger, a lot bit younger. So
No, you're just a lot older.
no, but what I'm saying is like what's Michael Jordan to you?
Well, okay.
You know what I'm
I
getting
know
at?
what you mean. And I was going to say, like, there's, at this point, it's just Kobe's definitely, to a certain number of people out there, the greatest of all time. It's not Jordan. It's
Right.
not LeBron. To them, it's Kobe.
I mean,
Which is not like
there's different
a bad
things that make
argument
people
or
the
case
greatest.
at all.
It could be numbers, championships. There's a bunch of
Exactly,
things
yeah.
that make you the greatest. But what I'm saying is like people who got to witness Jordan. That was another generation. I saw Jordan play, but I was too young to like really.
Didn't you help coach him?
Yeah. He was. I coached him. He was on my AAU team, and I told him he wasn't gonna be good enough. And then look what happened. But I didn't really get to appreciate Jordan like I got to appreciate Kobe because already with Kobe, I was already playing ball. Mm-hmm. So I really studied it and watched what he did. The younger me, back when he was number 8, not that I didn't like him that much, but I was more of a fan of other players. The Kings and doing their thing, Jason Williams. But then
You ever have a pair of crazy 8s?
I mean,
Adidas?
shout out to these Kobe's right here.
Those Kobe's are lit as fuck.
These are the Kobe's.
Look at the back, too. Got the little frog on the back.
Poison frog.
That's lit.
But Kobe was one of those guys that
7. We are getting 7. We are getting a number 7 sent in from the cast in the back. 7,
Kobe,
7.
Kobe 7.
Yeah, we are
I didn't say
receiving
what it was.
messages of 7.
But he was one of
So
those guys
that's
that
it.
on the court, if you didn't like him, you hated him because he was just that beast that would like come through in the clutch and just destroy every one of your favorite
Black
teams,
Mamba.
favorite players. The Black Mamba.
What was that thing you were telling me about when he was...
Yo,
That shit's dope as
that,
fuck.
when
Wait
he-
a second, you were just telling me that last week before this even happened, right?
Yeah,
You were
right?
just telling me that story.
I know,
like, we were
man.
just randomly.
I know. Damn.
And then I was even thinking about the podcast with Marlon.
Right,
He's been going
'cause
through a
he
lot of
talked
shit
about it.
with all these different people.
So Kobe, he used to have this thing that when he wanted the ball, he would hiss. Tss, and him being the Black Mamba, so he would
Yeah.
ask about, tss, and then players would be like, "Oh fuck, he's asking for the ball. He's about to get the ball." Oh,
That's
shit.
scary as fuck when you know he's about to get it.
Yeah, and then the other funny one, LeBron, they had posted this video the other day when they were in the Olympics that Kobe has this thing that he goes like this, and LeBron's like, that basically means everybody get the fuck out of my way because I'm about to get this ball and do some shit. But that, I mean,
And he can fucking do it, and that's why that's scary, because he'll just do it.
even in his older age, his last game he dropped 60 points. Like he just had something about him. He was one of those guys that was very, very special. We got to witness it, and the way that it happened was just horrible with his daughter, who was like the next. You know, it was like there was so much future and potential in that whole family, and what we were all going to get from that, and it's kind of like just cut short.
Yeah, he now had his chance to be the father, the family, and do all the stuff with them because he's out of the league and everything.
The second act of his life. You know, he did the 20 years in the NBA, one of the greatest of all time, and then now he was going to be. So another story. There's just a bunch of different Kobe stories that come up. So he was on Jimmy Kimmel the other day saying that he was at a game, one of his daughter's games, and Kobe has 4 daughters, and everybody's always wanted him to have a son because they're like, imagine Kobe's son is just going to be a beast in basketball. So there was a reporter asking him like, congrats on your new daughter. When are you going to have that son to carry on your legacy? And then his daughter stepped in. The one who passed with him was like, no, I got it. I'm the legacy. And he's like, yep. And that's who, you know, like he was all about her. She was about to go to the WNBA was going to get Kobe Bryant. And, you know, it was just going to be a whole big thing. It's just not. I mean, it's tragic, man. It's really like I couldn't believe it when I first found out about it. It was one of
it's
those
just
things
so
like,
weird how never met him a day in my life, but that shit somehow affects you. I guess growing up, like you said, watching them and somehow feeling like you know them, seeing their whole career.
Yeah. It's like you know.
I'm in the middle of getting food. My mom calls me. She's like, you know, it's like a call, like a cousin dies, like Kobe Bryant just died. Immediately your jaw drops. It's not like what happened or I figured or you could almost see it coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what the fuck.
I was at a baptism, and my cousin was like, you know, he's on his phone. He's like, Kobe just died, and we're all like, what?
Yeah.
And you know, not that you don't believe it, because you know, at first it's like you always hear about these, not fake deaths, but whatever you call it, like.
But rumors and shit do happen and dumb shit.
And then you just started seeing it pop up. You put on the news, and it came out. And then remember, at first they didn't know that he was with the daughter. Then when that story hit, it was like, oh my God. And then the way it happened, like we were talking about it before, that the pilot just had clearance or something, and the fucked up part is, imagine how scared they must have been at the moments, you know what I'm saying, as they were going down.
I pictured that shit in my head, and that's, oh my God, I can't imagine, because I feel like you have to go through that.
I saw a story that said they were found holding on to each other, Kobe and his daughter. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, it sucks, man.
That's sad as fuck.
And he is one of those guys who has, like, you know, he's Kobe, right? But it's just the people that he's influenced. Everybody, almost, I mean, you could say everybody in the NBA, how everybody, you know, idolizes Jordan. He's this generation's Jordan. Everybody wants to be Kobe. Like I said, we saw Jordan, but you don't really appreciate it like you appreciate Kobe. You can see clips or whatever, but to watch everything, how he did it, just that the Mamba mentality, like we talked about. I try to do that shit in my life every day. I tell you this. I take this shit, like whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it be basketball, football, boxing, I'm always trying to be the best person on the field, at the gym, on the court, or whatever.
We just said this about you earlier.
I'm telling you, though. It's like,
not saying I ever talk good about you or anything like that.
But we said
we just said about that.
Mamba
we just said that about you.
That's what it is.
That's why we get along, because we go hard in the motherfucking paint, bitch.
Yeah.
Even though he's still fat as fuck and he works out 7 days a week. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't think so. I don't want to embarrass you and take off my shirt right here.
But before we get astray, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Huge shout out to the family. Rest in peace to his daughter. And a moment of silence. Run the clip. What a legend.
One of the most exciting players to watch. Like the step back three.
I mean, when I really watch it, me and him got some similarities. You know, he's definitely perfected.
Do you remember the Lil Wayne song that he made about Kobe a couple years ago when he was going for his 4th ring? That it was like, bro, I can't say it now. But he went in and he was talking about.
He was like,
catch you. Wait, Never take a day off. Catch you at the top of the key and get a J off. Bro, it was like some crazy shit. Because, bro, Kobe could do every single thing.
Oh, yeah.
The
Everything.
three, the mid, the dunk, the passing.
Every position.
He was like just such a student of the game. Even if his older career. The other day, he texted somebody like, yo, what would you do in this defense? And the coach is like, why are you texting me this? He's like, nah, I'm just curious to see where your mind's at. Like, always on some shit. You know what's crazy? I remember hearing a story about him that he was studying how seals, when a seal's getting attacked by a shark, you know how the seals are very agile. Mm-hmm. So he was studying which way and what moves a seal takes when he's trying to avoid being eaten by a shark, because he was taking the same things while he was going through the lane into some shit. Like, who thinks of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like he was just out there on some other level of knowledge of the game. And
random side note, have you ever seen a killer whale hunt a seal?
Yeah, right on the beach.
It's brutal.
I think
I was watching a documentary on Netflix, Our Planet, and there was the part where like the whales hunt the seals. Bro, there was like 7 killer whales, 1 seal. They take turns smashing him 10 feet in the air, and he flips around.
Right, yeah, they flip him
until he just doesn't want to swim no more. And
I saw another one that the seal was on
an
iceberg, and the whales came up, and they did some shit like, you know, at SeaWorld, so they went down and scooped the shit up, and the seal came off the iceberg, and then the other one came and snatched it out the air.
They're fucking savage.
I don't know if they snatched it out the air, but that would be cool.
But they be doing shit like that.
I mean, I'm sure.
They can grab it out of the air. They
set it up. They line up like a flying V.
And I'm watching it, and their dorsal fin stands straight the fuck up like a fucking sailboat. And
I think
in SeaWorld, it's all bent up.
Because they're Aren't they the most deadly animals in the sea? Killer whales?
Yeah.
Like more than
number
sharks
one,
and
like
everything.
Apex predator of the ocean.
Yeah.
It has no predator at all.
Yeah. Free Willy.
Because they can outsmart a shark, and they're as big or bigger than most sharks.
Did you ever see Free Willy?
I want to say yeah.
Old movie. Remember that the kid's like this, and the whale jumps over him to freedom?
I want to say yeah. Hey guys, Justin's shirt's inside out.
I mean, we were doing this whole Kobe tribute, and I couldn't find my Lakers stuff, so I just said, let me throw on a purple shirt. Thank you for wearing a yellow shirt. It took him forever to find it.
I just did this to match, with him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to get Kobe memorabilia, tried to find it last minute. It's all gone already. And I wasn't just going to buy a random Lakers shirt. That just defeats the purpose. Just put on the yellow shirt.
Yeah,
you know
man. All right, here. Let's try to switch gears into some positive stuff.
You know what is this week?
Can you hit the...
No,
but play the actual song.
The actual song? The Super Bowl song or the actual sound?
The actual, what's the football song?
I don't know. The actual, what were you talking about? You want that? Will we get sued for that? Let's not take a chance because Super Bowl want money for every fucking thing. So
you can't even say Super Bowl. Hold up. You know you can't even say Super Bowl.
Booper Soul.
No, not that. You got to say the big game.
The game this Sunday.
Okay.
The championship.
Yeah.
Championship football game.
Okay.
Championship football. Anyways, so now that we're going to stray into football.
Who do you got? You don't even know who's playing.
Now I do. I had to be reminded.
Go, but you forgot already. I told you like 10 minutes ago.
No. Based off of one factor.
Okay.
I'm going for the Chiefs.
That's the okay. Who are they playing?
I forgot. It doesn't even matter.
Exactly, because
it doesn't even matter at this point. Because I erased it from my memory because it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you what. They're playing the Niners, by the way, San Francisco.
That's what I said. Joe Montana played for them.
Here's what we got. We got one of the best offenses. How do you say it?
I don't know. How do you say it in the
offenses? I can't say it.
We have one of the best offensives.
Hold up. They got Mahomes.
You good? All right, look, hold on. Before we get into the actual Super Bowl talk, I just wanted to say, you might notice these are here. Last episode, we were talking about collections.
Legends.
And I was like, whatever, we're going to talk about Super Bowl, so I might as well bring out these little bad boys.
Legends.
You see the years on that motherfucker right there?
Yeah.
The wear and tear?
I wish you would have told me. I would have brought all my shit.
You're supposed to just know these things. It's Super Bowl week. You know what I'm saying? We got shit going on. Bring out some
helmets and shit.
I should have brought out all my LaDainian
I wasn't even going to come today.
Shit.
I was just going to stay home.
Per usual.
All right. But I'll tell you what. Offense versus defense, right?
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes all the way, all day, every day.
All right, but look at the last Super Bowls that you got.
Patricio Mahomes.
I believe the last times that you've had the number one offense, the number one defense going head to head, the defense has pulled through. It happened with the Niners and the Ravens back in the day when Ray Lewis went against Colin Kaepernick. Defense came through. Last year, I want to say it was the Patriots and the Rams. Was that last year? The Patriots won, regardless. They had the defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense always comes through in the Super Bowl because of all the hype and all the shit that goes into it.
Is it always, though?
Now, I'm not saying that Mahomes isn't going to come through and do his shit because he's on some other shit that nobody's ever seen. He's like on some Michael Vick, fucking Joe Montana shit. Like, he's crazy going right now. He's got that tight end.
So, wait, but you're going for them, too.
I'm not going for anybody. I'm just saying it's
no, come on.
Oh,
if
okay.
you had to pick,
how about this?
Geez.
I'll go with the Niners just to go against you. You want to make a bet?
But that's stupid, just to go
Right.
against, so you don't
Yeah.
truly feel that. Who do you think's gonna win?
Gentleman's bet, and we'll say the amount.
Who do you think's gonna win?
The Niners.
You're lying. You're getting that dumb look on your face. Look at it. I'm zooming that. Wait till you see this video.
You're gonna zoom this?
I watch. Oh my god, this is gonna be its own commercial right here.
Here's the thing: is that you don't know fucking shit about anything. How am I gonna talk to somebody about this? Can we get somebody else on here who knows about football that I can talk about?
I know about football.
Travis Kelce's a beast.
I know about football. Look at that. That's Roscoe
They got
Parrish.
Tyreek Hill.
That's a
You know,
Roscoe
that's
Parrish
your
autograph
go-to.
right there.
I need somebody else I could talk to. The Niners got defense. They got Joey Bosa. If Jimmy Garoppolo, if anybody out there is listening to me, can anybody out here hear me? Who do you guys got?
Willie Williams.
Quite on the set. Quite on the set. We're going number one. Fresh, who you got? He's going for the Chiefs. Chiefs.
Come on.
All right, fuck it. I'll go with the Niners, bro. I'm gonna go
All
against
right.
the grain.
All right.
What is it?
Whichever team loses, whoever loses has to wear a dress on the next podcast.
I'm not wearing a dress no matter what. That's not happening. We're not going to take that path in our career. The podcast that blew up for one of us wearing a dress, then that becomes the thing. Then when they come to the live shows, we must continue wearing this dress because they came to see that. You're like, no, guys, that's not me. And they're like, boo, do it.
I know you know who will wear a dress is a Rook.
For sure he'd wear a dress. But I'm not trying to incorporate a dress in our act or big hairy men in dresses. Nothing against them. It's just not, we don't have things. That's not our thing. You get it.
Okay.
Look, in the end, we're all going for the Chiefs. I bet you $10 on air right now. Then we haven't done it with the right hand in a long time. That's why I did the squeeze.
Because it's a bet.
Nah, I still got to be with the left hand.
It's a bet.
I already broke that.
All right, listen. You ever gone to the NFL experience that they have at the stadium?
Never. I went to a whole fuck ton of like autograph viewings and little combines and little fun things.
We should try to hit that up. What they have is like you can do all the events. So they have like a punt, pass, and kick thing. You can kick a field goal. You can catch a bomb. You can go through like a bunch of shit. You can catch a bomb? Yeah.
Let's go play basketball like right now.
Like somebody throws a bomb downfield.
Let's go play basketball right now. Let's do it.
I'll ball everybody up right here right now.
We touched upon it. It was just a sports week. Most importantly, rest in peace, Kobe.
Are you
and
down
his
to
daughter.
play ball right now?
And shout out to the family. We're going to play basketball right fucking now.
What time is it?
I'm going to let my inner Kobe come out right now.
I got time. I can play a little ball.
It's going down. So we love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going to go play ball.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We see y'all next time.
Watch this.
Shout out to the Chiefs, baby. We see y'all after they win.
Niners.
Don't hit the camera.